Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show, I'm going to do NASCAR news in this video and talk about some more NFL, because there's still some more NFL I want to talk about, but I want to get the NASCAR in here, so let's get right into the news, the NASCAR news. So, first thing I want to talk about, NASCAR on Reddit, Martin Truex Jr., obviously we know he is running the 500, the Daytona 500, next month, but it's going to be with Tricon Garage, apparently, which is interesting to me. Another person a few weeks ago said it's not a Toyota Cup team. Hint. Think of a big Toyota team that runs trucks. So it's definitely not. It's kind of surprising that it's Tricon, but I mean it is a Toyota team. But it's kind of surprising it's a truck team. I don't know if this rumor is true, but it definitely is interesting that Tricon Garage could possibly be fielding a Cup car for the Daytona 500. What the hell? What is happening here on that show? Stupid ass phone, man. Oh, an IndyCar legend, Helio Castroneves, will attempt to qualify for the Daytona 500 this year with 4 Indy 500 under his belt. He will join Project 91, Chevy's team for Trackhouse Racing. 44 to 46 cars are expected to show at Daytona, and 40 cars will make the field. Man, this probably be the biggest field attempt in years, like 44 to 46 cars. I mean, I'm not going to believe this if this is true or not, but it'd be cool to see Helio Castroneves run the Daytona 500. It was supposed to happen in 2024, but it's going to happen in 2025 this year, so that's cool. So it's the first two stories to talk about. So there's new stuff with the charters. So somebody asked Bob, can you confirm that the teams are limited to only 3 charters in the no charter agreement? He said yes, teams that weren't 4 charter teams previously are limited to 3 charters under new agreement. They can run a 4th car as an open. I mean, to me, I really don't. Charters are just stupid to me. Just get rid of the charters. And I know people are going to automatically assume Hendrick Gibbs special treatment, huh? But I mean, they already have 4 cars, so I mean, you're going to punish a team with a 4th car and not have a seat. I mean, I think the charters are just stupid to me. Max team size should be 4 cars. I don't get why there has to be now a 3-car limit. Like, just have 4 cars, okay? That's just take all the just why do we have charters to begin with? I don't get it. I don't know why they're limited to 3 charters. I guess my guess would be so that the larger teams can't scoop up all the charters. I don't know. But just get rid of the charters at this point. Like, we do not need charters in 2024. Or excuse me, the big 2025. So, let's keep scrolling down through here. So, familiar faces and new places. Noah Gregson's new number, introducing the new number 4 team. Yes, Noah Gregson will be driving the 4 car, and he'll reunite with Drew Blickensderfer with the 4 team. So they're using the 4. So in 2025, his number will be number 4. Keep scrolling down through here. So this was shocking. NASCAR veteran and Super Speedway ace. Mike Wallace is returning to the sport for another go at the Great American Race. The 65-year-old is a Daytona race winner in Xfinity Truck and ARCA competition. Wow, ARCA competition. He will enter the 67th Daytona 500 in their number 66 MBM Motorsports car. That's kind of random. Maybe I don't know if it's going to be a good car. I mean, maybe he can get the job done and bring it back in one piece. I don't know about Super Speedway Ace. I mean, how long's it been since he's raced? So I don't know if it's a great idea, but I mean, I don't care if he's 65. I mean, I just hope he doesn't call us chaos. But I didn't have that in my bingo card. him racing. So, Front Row announcing Zane Smith leaves Rick Ware Racing as the lone charter team to not yet announce its lineup for the 2025 season. Cody Ware is considered the leading candidate to drive the number 51 Ford on a full-time basis. But again, nothing's been officially announced. Oh God, I'm sure he has all the qualifications to be a leading candidate for that car. I mean, I'm fine with him being a charter team and trying to do well, but for the love of God, stop hiring Cody Ware. I mean, yes, he could probably run good at a super speedway, but if he ain't racing at a super speedway, yeah, he ain't gonna run top 15. Putting Ware, I mean, we give Corey LaJoie a lot of shit, but putting Cody Ware in that car full time is insane to me. So he's still working on his 2025 plans, but he's not expected to be full-time as Corey LaJoie in the Rick Ware Racing number 51. So I guess Cody Ware's going to be back full-time. I mean, how is he, like, why are they picking Cody Ware? I don't think, like, Corey LaJoie, I give him a lot of shit, but my God, I don't think he's worse than Cody Ware. And it's not like he was running that bad in that car. But guess who's back? Back again. Zane Smith is back in the number 38 Cup car at Front Row Motorsports. Ryan Bergenti will crew chief with much of the team that Todd Gillen had. So, yeah, Zane Smith will return to Front Row to drive the 38. So after he had that 1 year in the 71 car, he's going over to Front Row. I mean, I kind of felt he'd go Front Row, but I wasn't sure. But he's going back to Front Row, which is a good move. He's going to be teammates with Todd Gillen, Noah Gragson. It's going to be a nice little team over there. Nice little team. So, per Jayski, it remains uncertain whether the Chicago Street Race returns following the 2025 season. I mean, the two races they had there I thought were solid. First one was pretty fun. Second one was solid. I mean, hey, there's a speedway in Juliet, by the way. They didn't show up. They were like, oh, the crowd, that's why they left. They didn't show up because the racing product for years was subpar. Given how well the no-car races on the intermediates, I think fans would show up. Road America, maybe? You could bring that back if you want to. I don't know. So, NASCAR intends on ramping up their live streaming content in 2025. Roughly 50% of the content seen under the sanctioning bodies. No TV deal will be produced from the new NASCAR Productions building starting in 2025. As long as they keep the announcers at the track, then it'll be fine. Just have the announcers better be at the fucking track and not the Fox studio. Or wherever the fuck they are during those truck races. So, Carson Clough confirmed that Andrew Overstreet will serve as the crew chief of the Xfinity number 1 in 2025. He also mentions Marty Lindley, who works with Sam Mayer in 2024, will be partnered with Connor Zilch in the 88 team. So, while NASCAR, could it consult AI on the impact of playoff changes? That would come amid what the sanctioning body has already said is a broader effort to involve humans across the industry to craft what those potential tweaks would be, and they are evaluating how AI could help improve the on-track product. It's just funny how NASCAR, Mike Ford said they're bots. They're trying to use AI to improve their on-track product and their playoff format. But yeah, they're bots, but you are using a AI bot to try and fix your sport. It's just funny at this point. Here's one. Get rid of the automatic, win in your end. Reduce the playoff field back down to 10 or 12 drivers. Based on points after 26 races. No more one race decides the championship. Take the final 4 races combined maybe and let points decide the championship. Or just have the 10 races, and at the end, obviously, the champion's a champion. You don't need a fucking AI for this shit, dude. Like, it's that simple. I swear, no sport is this inept than NASCAR. It's frustrating with NASCAR. Like, oh, it's frustrating, dude. But yeah, NASCAR is probably the most. Their management is probably they're just out of touch and they're the worst in sports. But yeah, that's all the NASCAR I wanted to talk about. There's probably some more stuff, but that's what I found for now. So let's move to the rest of the NFL shit that I want to get into. So there are some teams considering making a change at head coach just because Mike Vrabel is available per James Palmer TV. He's arguably the hottest head coach candidate this entire cycle. Hey yo. But yeah, some teams are apparently considering making a change at head coach just because he's available. I mean, he was available last year too and nobody hired him. So 49ers wide receiver Deebo Samuel says that losing 2 Super Bowls to the Chiefs put him in a depression and went months without talking to people or wanting to be seen. He's on the St. Brown podcast. Think about how the Bills in the 90s fell. They lost 2 Super Bowls. Okay, like, yeah, I get you frustrated. You're probably depressed you lost 2 Super Bowls. But he had a chance to play good this year and he's been terrible, so I don't feel bad for him, man. He's bad. Ben Johnson said his sights on the Patriots. If they move on for Gerard Mayo, it would be hard for him to pass up the opportunity to coach Drake May. I mean, that'd be a solid hire. I know I talked about it in the last video, but it'd be a solid hire. So let's keep scrolling down through here. So Bears veteran wide receiver Keenan Allen says if he plays next year, it'll be in Chicago or Los Angeles, he told Patrick Finley. He said Friday he'd be open to playing for either the Chargers or the Rams next year. If he decides to sign a new deal with the Bears, Allen said he'd at least consider moving his family to the Chicago area. I mean, he could come home. I mean, he could come back to the Chargers. I mean, it'd be better than playing with the Chicago Bears right now. So multiple veteran Colts players reportedly approached QB Anthony Richardson privately to tell him he wasn't meeting the standard via the Athletic Field. They were trying to hold him accountable, which is understandable. But then the guy they put in wasn't the guy either, one Colts veteran said. So when they went back to AR, at that point it's like, okay, but what are we doing? That's really affected the team. Hate to say it, but Shane Steichen might be fired at the end of the season, and fire Chris Ballard too. This is really just same shit we already know about him. He's not meeting the standard. Rumors: Colts QB Joe Flacco intends to continue playing in 2025 and won't retire, according to a report from Pro Football Talk. He's a solid QB, but also made a shit ton of money. I mean, he's played better in the past 2 years than he had the previous 4, so I mean, I understand why he won't retire. So, Cowboys third-string quarterback Trey Lance is expected to get significant reps this week against the We Are Commanders. Bum, 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 bum. And he still probably won't do much. So, NFL, no. Shedeur Sanders says that he will not be attending the 2025 NFL Draft in Green Bay. It will be spending Draft Day in Colorado. So, per your report, Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy says he hasn't had any conversations about his future with owner Jerry Jones when you have not had conversations. Man, watch Jerry Jones end up keeping him. So it's very unlikely that the Vikings trade away quarterback J.J. McCarthy says Ben Gosling. They are not going to move a guy that they drafted, that they moved up to get. That Kevin O'Connell said is a franchise QB. It's not going to happen. I mean, I'd sign Sam Darnold back, but we'll see. Panthers pass rusher DJ Johnson was involved in a car accident. It's ruled out for the team's final game of the season. 2 is expected to miss the regular season finale. Some people within league circles think Nick Sirianni's job could be in jeopardy if the Eagles lose in round 1 of the playoffs. I mean, we'll see. I don't know if it is, but we'll see. The Bears are going to take a long look at Vikings' current defensive coordinator, be it Brian Flores, for the head coach opening this offseason. I mean, if I'm Brian Flores, I'm staying with the Vikings. Fuck the Bears. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy could set his sights on the Chicago Bears head coaching job if he does not remain in Dallas next season. Oh boy, that would sure go well. Mike McCarthy on the Bears. On the Bears. Jalen Milroe declared for the NFL draft, and that's all the NFL stuff I want to talk about here. So yeah, peace.